You're finally ready to start selling your digital product. It's the day you've been hyping up in your head forever when you first started working on creating it. No doubt you're eager to open the floodgates, read cart, and watch the sales come rolling in. But here's what you need to know before you get too deep. Approaching selling with the build it and they will come mentality will not set you up for success. I wish it would. The truth is that you need to pour as much time into selling and promoting your digital product as you did into creating it. Not doing so would be a huge waste of all of the energy and time that you've already invested. So if you want a done-for-you 3-part plan for selling your first digital product, getting those first sales, watch on and give this video a like. Welcome back to Your Content Empire, the YouTube channel dedicated to helping you get more consistent and profitable with your content the easy way. I'm your host, Haley Dale, a content and sales funnel strategist obsessed with bringing you all the latest and greatest in content and marketing. If the idea of selling makes you feel uncomfortable, it's time for a mindset shift. Selling does not have to be slimy, manipulative, or cringy. When you focus on finding the right people who actually need what your digital product has to offer, it's the furthest thing from icky, right? It's generous because you're acting in service of the greatest good. Your digital product has the power to make a positive impact and truly help these folks. And it's time to get this product in front of the people who need it the most. This is the final part of my 4-part digital product series. So if you have no idea what digital product to even create in terms of a topic, or if you still need to create your digital product from start to finish, or if you need help with the sales prep process, so think your sales page, sales flow, checkout cart, etc., check out the earlier parts of this series in the last few episodes. So let's go through my 3-part plan for getting your first ever sales of your digital product. And I even have a 10-day challenge at the end to help you put this into action. Part 1, make sure your digital product is visible. The most important variable in selling your digital product is making sure that people can actually find it. So you must make sure that your product isn't buried and make sure that it's easily findable. If they can't find it, they can't buy it. Here's how you can accomplish this in 2 easy steps. Step number 1 is to make sure your digital product is added to your website, especially in multiple places, including, the navigation, maybe a ribbon on top of your website, sidebar of your blog, a ribbon on your pages, and or added to other relevant pages on the site, i.e. like your homepage or your about page. Then step number 2 is to optimize your online hotspots, such as your Instagram link in your bio, pinning the post on Instagram as well, your story highlights, Facebook group and Facebook page cover, pinned post, link, your email signature, your footer in your newsletters, and or your autoresponder. So go through that list and make sure you add it into those places that make sense for you. If you're using Twitter, you can also put it as your Twitter link or your Twitter background. Same thing for LinkedIn. You can add it to your portfolio there and just make sure that it's easily findable. Part 2, create a content campaign. Successful selling is easier when you have laid a really strong foundation with something I like to call the content campaign. This is going to help you build and nurture your audience in a way that gets them ready for your offer. So it helps prime them and helps them know what to expect next. So what this is, a content campaign has 2 phases, the pre-offer / nurture phase, and then the offer / sales phase. So the pre-offer phase is usually 3 to 4 weeks, and it's dedicated to warming your audience up and walking them onto a path with relevant content that is eventually going to lead to the selling phase. There's no direct selling involved in this phase, and this approach feels a lot more organic when it comes time to sell, rather than it feels like the product coming out of the blue, like if you miss this phase of things. So during that pre-offer phase, this includes generally 3 to 4 blog posts, a weekly blog post for each of those those weeks in your pre-launch campaign about the topic that's related to your offer. Maybe some kind of freebie or multiple content upgrade, to include as call to actions on those blog posts so that you can be adding people onto an interest list for that digital product once you're ready to launch it. Then you want 3 to 4 weekly newsletters to send your weekly blog post and freebie to your existing email list. Then social media content that's going to help you promote either those content upgrades or pre-launch freebies, and especially those blog posts that'll help you attract new people who are interested in the topic. You could also add in something like paid ads as well if you want to be promoting those blog posts. The whole point here is like, how big can I make that interest list so that when it comes time to sell, I have a full list who I know is interested in this topic, so that selling to them becomes much, much easier because you already know that this is something they need. You already know that this is something that they want because they've expressed interest through their actions into that topic. Your offer phase for your digital product might include some kind of launch phase, right? So some kind of launch special. And I would recommend having 1 to 2 weeks that you dedicate to promoting your digital product, your brand new offer, leaning into the messaging around the special offer. So for, this launch week, in celebration of launch week, you can save 50% on this product, or you'll also get this when you sign up. So adding some kind of incentive to reward people for taking action, right? It just kind of makes it a no-brainer at this point, because of course I want that discount, or of course I want that extra thing here. So that is my recommendation for a digital product. If you're launching something else, like the exact design of this, so if you're launching something other than a digital product and you're listening or reading or watching this, and you are thinking, maybe a 1 week wouldn't be suitable here because I need discovery calls or because it's a pretty complicated onboarding process, you could design this offer phase much differently. But for a digital product, it makes sense to just keep it, to 1, maybe 2 weeks there. And that doesn't mean that you won't sell it after that 1 week. It just kind of is that like rush to just help you kind of get that momentum in that first week, that launch week, which helps create a lot of momentum towards your product. Part 3 is to promote it. So promoting your digital product is an important part of the selling process, although it's often overlooked by digital product creators who don't want to pressure their customers into buying anything. The thing is, most buyers need to see the same product multiple times before they're ready to purchase. So this is called the effective frequency principle in marketing, and it was developed by movie producers who decided and determined that people needed to see about a movie 7 times before they're willing to buy a ticket and go and see that movie. Now, it's evolved over time, especially as we have, are bombarded nowadays with different messaging. And so it's probably like the last estimate was around 21, but I bet it's a lot more than that people need to see it. So just thinking about every time they see this as a touch point in getting them ready, getting them comfortable to buy it, even if, they know that this product is perfect for them and it's going to help solve their problem, we still need to increase the frequency with which they're seeing about that product or seeing the name of that product. So this is the reason I recommend, writing, 4 to 5 sales emails to let your existing people know about your product, making sure that you are blanketing your social media profiles about that product, especially during that launch week, especially if you are somebody who provides a lot of value on your email and your social and your blog channels, just making sure that you are, definitely, asking for the sale. You can add value into those social media posts, but making sure that they're really themed and all of them ending, especially in that launch week, with that call to action or with that invitation towards your offer. So here are some themes that you can consider going with your sales emails as well as your promo copy. So the first thing is an announcement email / post. So officially open the cart for your launch week of that digital product. Then you can also do the plan email. So writing an email, building confidence with your audience by showing out your well-laid plan that's going to resolve their biggest issue, how this product works, essentially. You could also do a why email or post. So don't shy away from being personal or vulnerable in this why email and share why you created this offer. So do you have a personal connection or do you have a personal story with this problem that it solves, right? So, is this a process that you followed? This gives the readers a real chance to connect with you and your purpose and the purpose of this digital product. Next up is the proof email. So illustrate illustrate the success that other customers have had using the solution found in your digital product. The FAQ email, you can use this email to answer, a list of questions and stack arguments for your offer. This could also be an objection email, right? So this email is dealing with the biggest elephant in the room and calling it out. What is the biggest but that the majority of your leads for your offer are probably thinking that is holding them back? You can also do the special announcement email. So kick off a fresh wave of interest like mid-launch week by presenting maybe a new bonus or, some kind of like special edition that is going to get them excited all over again for this offer. The personal touch emails. So this is, what's working best right now for launches is personal touches and outreach. So this is a perfect strategy or email to pull out near the end of the launch week. And you can go and see, who is like clicking all those emails but hasn't purchased yet, that maybe they just need, someone to actually reach out to them and answer some of their questions. Then the closer email. So let your people know, that the special offer, the launch week is ending with a last chance to take advantage while they still can of the special launch week special. Another important step in promoting your digital product is to announce and share it on your social media profiles. So Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any of the social media channels that you're using, and being intentional with your promo images and messages as well. You could even use the exact framing that I listed above those angles for your sales emails. Use them for your social media posts as well. They're not just for emails. Here is your 10-day digital product selling challenge. So don't leave successful selling up to chance. If you really want to encourage your audience and feel good about selling, start with this 10-day selling challenge. This is perfect for launching your digital product and really getting those first sales. Day one is to choose a launch special for your digital product. So for that launch week. So maybe it's a discount, maybe it's a bonus. Then day two, write one blog post around the topic for your offer. Then day three, write 3 promo messages and emails with images for your launch week. Day 4, announce your new product on all of your platforms and email using that first email out of the 3 that we wrote. Day 5, optimize your website and social media profiles so that your product is incredibly findable and incredibly visible. Day 6, promote the new product on all of your platforms again and email using message number 2. Day 7, publish your blog post and add a CTA throughout for your digital product. Then day 8, promote that blog post on all of your platforms as well as sending it to your email list. Day 9, follow up with any inquiries or questions or post about it on your personal profile. Ends tomorrow, or do like a live Q&A on your main social media profile about that digital product. Finally, day 10, promote that new product and the end of the launch week special on all of your platforms and email using that your last email, the last call or the last chance for that launch special. Then afterwards, measure your launch, remove the launch week special from your sales page and plan out your longer term promotion plans. So if you're ready to sell your first digital product again and again, don't let the idea of selling your first digital product overwhelm you. That's first and foremost. Take your time creating a content plan. Ensure that your product is easy to find and easy to buy, and promote it with as much excitement and confidence as you did in creating it, right? Bring all that excitement that you had when you came up with that initial idea and pour that into the sales and promotion plan for it. Final step, just take it day by day and keep notes of the lessons that you learned as you go. Tweaks are an important part of the ongoing process for digital product success. And with that, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to be the first to know when a new video goes live, hint, it's usually Mondays, ring that bell. And until next time, here is to your content empire.